It was horrible.
After 16 months, it was a welcome sign that his son was still alive. He says it was still hard to watch.
We saw the cruelty of Hamas, where they just torturing them by letting them see their friends go home.
Ilan Dalal's son was one of a few hostages Hamas returned over the weekend, but only after filming him plead to be set free. Israel is still holding around 600 prisoners it was supposed to release in exchange because its leaders object to Hamas's videos.
Hamas is trying to assert their power by humiliating Israel, and they've succeeded to some extent.
Both sides accuse the other of sabotaging the deal, and now Israel deploying tanks for the first time in 20 years to the occupied West Bank. The country responding to bus bombings last week, for which Hamas's West Bank branch claimed responsibility.
There's a vacuum now in Palestinian leadership. Everybody's trying to jump into that vacuum and say, we now will lead the Palestinians forward out of the wilderness to a better place.
This former U.S. official says the tensions are likely a blip and not a breach of the deal because both sides are drained. But she adds the deal can only do so much for so long.
There's no such thing as a permanent ceasefire between Israel and Hamas because they're in a state of permanent war. As long as Hamas is in the Gaza Strip, there's no future for the Palestinians.
Israeli leadership stating they will work to get Hamas out.
It's an option to reach there with political means, and if not, by the resume of military operations.
The two sides were scheduled to begin negotiating the ceasefire's second phase, which includes Israel withdrawing its forces. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff is set to soon visit the region to discuss extending Phase 1 to keep exchanging hostages. Blumenfeld says that might now be the best and only option. Nathaniel Dove, Global News.